Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris Orme, and today we're back here at Rascal's Retreat for more Starters Orders 7. Interesting times. In the last video, a lot of horses, not many runners. Halifax kind of had the entire show to themselves. Grade 2, Mile 2, won the race. Grade 1, Mile 1, won the race. Grade 1, Mile 1, 2 furlongs, Kentucky Derby, won the race. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, out of nowhere. Coming into last video, I didn't know what Halifax was, but ran really well. First time didn't run lazy, didn't run at all kind of any laid back traits, just ran normal. And maybe not the best field, I do not know, but Winterwood was a very good horse. We've beaten twice. Destroyed the field, 3.5 lengths, a very quick time. Yeah, just unbelievable. So we'll see what they can do now in the Preakness. They're up first. I've got the Brooklyn, which is the Belmont. I've got that booked in. And we'll see. We'll see if we can get that win and open up the chance for a Triple Crown again. We don't win many Triple Crowns. I think I've only ever won 2 of them. But I don't know, like Halifax has been so surprising in the last couple of races. I'm not going to rule it out. I cannot rule it out. As well as that, on the 31st, out to Singapore for Kranji, the Chrysler International Sprint, 6 furlong grade 1. Possibility, I have not decided. That is a game day decision, as is the Kranji Yearling Stakes, another 6 furlong, this time for 2-year-olds at grade 3 level. So, Yao and Laurentine might run out on those. Donat Noir, Holy Norma still have potential to develop. Adonis, Mormon, and Rook have all actually filled their potential bars out, so there's no more room for them to grow. And so, since everybody's competing over races at that 2-year-old level, I figured put them out to the field. We'll see them next season. They've already done what we needed them to do, so that's fine. But yeah. Game day decisions coming up. But first, the journey continues. Halifax runs in the Preakness. Does not look wound up or anything again. Mercaz very calm. South Leinster is sweating badly. Winterwood again a little agitated, as is Maywood. Slightly better field here. Jockeys say it might be better near side. Okay. Near side. But what is near side? It says near side, far side, but I don't know whether it's near side to the rail or to the stands, or I think it means near the rail. I think. I'm not gonna give jockey orders for that. I normally only do it when it says center. So, we'll see. Some good horses in here. We're stepping down a little bit in terms of distance. We're not off to the best of starts there, but we do seem to be, away okay. And again, into the middle of that field. Chance of getting blocked off once more, but it's where we like to run. First term, Step Faster Global Flyer up there. On the outside, Winterwood and those purple with the orange spot now up into second place. And Mausoleum is up there as well. Coming around the turn, we've got to pick our way through here. We do, but we get blocked off. We do get blocked off somewhat, and I think that's our chance at the race gone. We got blocked off there by Qvivo and by Global Flyer. And now we're having a fight up the inside. We are going to come out in front, and we are going to storm clear despite getting blocked off. And that is even more surprising than the Kentucky Derby was. Not the greatest start. Got into position. Ran into a blind alley twice. And still found a way to come up the inside rail, round the inside of Global Flyer, and pushed out over that final half a furlong. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like, coming into this race with Black Cuckoo, like, I knew she had no shot, which is why we didn't run it. She's a short order horse. But I knew that she could do well if she had the distance. And there's been a few of those, Bella Dat as well. You know, there's been those horses which you just felt, okay, if they had the distance. And Laurentine this year, I thought if she got the distance, she would be a horse that might have a chance. Halifax, I didn't know. Honestly, I didn't know. We had a couple of the 2-year-olds that I liked better. And then coming in with horses like Mariana and Nick Naku, I felt comfortable we could do something. They had the distance, they had the quality. Halifax was a horse that we didn't know if he had the distance. We didn't know if he had the quality. And then out of nowhere has just come through and won the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness back to back. Grade 2 in a mile 2, Grade 1 at a mile 1, hits the Derby, hits the Preakness. The Triple Crown is on. We've just raced most of these horses over those 2 races. There's more of them. There's gonna be some mile 4 specialists in here. There's some unknown dark horse category rushers in here. There might be some issues in the race. We might be too lazy to run. There's so many things that may or may not go our way. But right now, Halifax, out of nowhere, can now win the Triple Crown. Start of this season, okay horse, nothing too special. Not even 100 rated. Couldn't win a Grade 3, couldn't win a Grade 2, wins a normal Grade 2, then wins at a shorter distance at Grade 1, then it's back-to-back Triple Crown first and second legs. Like, wins that comfortably. Wins that comfortably. Wins that comfortably. Wins that fairly comfortably for the fact that we kept running into the back of horses. Who did we run in the back of? Number 3 and then number 2. So Sparky May was in our way. First Term was in our way. And Qvivo was blocking us from going out. So we had to come up the inside then of Global Flyer to run it in. Ooh. I've never had a horse like Halifax just come out of nowhere and explode for those. Not that I can remember. Maybe we have, but not that I remember. It's hit me for 6. I've got to be honest. I don't really know what's going on right now. I do not know what's going on right now. Just... yeah, okay. Please tell me I put Halifax on the list. I did. Along with Grab the Glory, who I thought was going to be special. Like, Laurentine I liked, Grab the Glory I really liked, and Halifax I kind of liked. And Grab the Glory and another yearling disappeared, didn't do anything at 2-year-old. But yeah, okay. Game day decisions. Again, big game day decisions. Laurentine in the sprint here. I don't know. Some unknowns. A homegrown grade 1. A South African that hasn't won a grade 1. But then we get 2 Dubai horses. One's 122 rated. Lemon Queen, we know Lemon Queen quite well. We'll be racing against an older field. Sometimes they're better runners. And Pearly River would be there with us. A horse that we don't really know, but I'm sure would perform quite well. We could get top 3. We could get top 3 there. And just a complete unknown yearling stakes race. Unraced Singapore horses. 3 by the same trainer. Yeah. I'm going to have to think about this one. Let me save the game. And let's see what we can... Let's see if we can get reasons to do this or not to do this. So Yao needs a race. And Yao needs a race that could increase potential. So this... Yeah, we're not going to be hurt by racing that. We could be good at that. I don't know. The field worries me more for Laurentines, of course. I think I run Yao. If I run one, I think I run both. Could be completely bad, I don't know. But I want to see Laurentine compete against the best to get an idea. Because I love this horse. I think this is an absolute gem of a horse. 90% extra speed, full finish, full consistency, good potential. 50% deterioration. If she can grow up to 85, 90 potential. And if she can move up to about a mile, if her stamina increases, then the next 2 years, maybe 3 years before going into the breeding barn, she can rack up some major wins and have a great career. So I think we need to test this one just to see. Bunch of horses all over the place. Lemon Queen not affected. Gonna be a favourite, overwhelmingly so. Bookies and tipsters. I think if we're going to get beaten, it's likely to be Lemon Queen winning this. I wouldn't be surprised Lemon Queen won, us 2, and then one of the Dubai horses coming in. It's a decent start out of the middle for us. And then we're going to go close up to the outside. Starship, Korinsky, Gin Twist, SQ, all there. Lemon Queen in the blue on the inside. Could get blocked off. Final 2 furlongs. I'd like Laurentine to start making a move somewhere. It looks like Lemon Queen will be clear now. Down to the final furlong. Looks like Gin Twist is coming up there on the outside of that front runners. Chapel House. Here comes the field. Lemon Queen and Laurentine included, but okay. Chapel House, I didn't really see doing anything because it hasn't done anything. Surprising winner. We were there with Lemon Queen, which I thought we would be. I figured we'd be fighting for the lead. We didn't really seem to have what it took there. We didn't drive quickly enough for my liking. That gave up some ground. Maybe we didn't have it in us. But I think that's a decent result anyway, third in that. I don't think we're hurt by that one. I don't think we're hurt by that one. And then the complete and utter random, who knows what's going to happen. Ooh, Lady Polly's running. I love Lady Polly. I think she's a phenomenal horse. I mean, you look at her record, and there's hits and misses and everything, but if she ever came up for auction, you know I'm dropping like 20 million plus if I need to. I don't know what my record for a horse is. I think it's like 8 or something. But I'm dropping what I need to get Lady Polly. Love that horse. Love that horse. Very, very tight, but yeah. That there's 10 grade 1 wins. Love that horse. Doubt she ever makes it, but if she ever comes available, I'll pay for the privilege to look at her stats. I'll pay 50 million just to look at her bars and have the option of keeping her or just retiring her. Oh, yow. No point in analysing that one. We don't know the field. We don't know anything. We're just going to throw Yow out there and see, does she like running? Oh, sorry, does he? I believe it's a he. Does he like running on turf or not? Away pretty decently, I think, there. Held back a little bit to the rear of the field. Rock Peak, Agara, leading out this group of 5 behind Rock Peak. Final 2 furlongs. Looks like we're going to struggle to find a way through. We come all the way to the outside. Looks like Modern Wajib is coming in there. We're going to drive up now. Looks like Always Right and Papmore are coming as well. And yeah, I don't think we had the good lane there, but we've got the power down the home stretch. What a big rush there from Yao, holding everything back for the final 5. Final 5.5 furlongs. Absolutely with authority. Had to come round the outside. And I'm really happy now with She Brown Green. I mean, if we'd have had a better run, we would have probably have won by, say, 2.5 to 3 lengths, maybe. And then Ran Green, I normally put that at about 1.5 lengths to 2 lengths. Like, that can hurt pretty badly. So, I still think we would have won, but it would have been a lot closer. And if we'd have had the same run, and Wajib did not run green, then you're on about a real contest at the line. But what a rush for Yao. I mean, came in from deep. Laurentine up to 102. Not great, but okay. Yeah, it's a decent run. It's a useful run. Yao only up to a 95. Didn't really gain too much. Was still below that 70 marker. And now it's back on to the big stuff. That distraction, the useful distraction aside, it's back to the big stuff. Can't remember the last time that we won a Triple Crown. I can't remember the last time I actually thought we could. I have to be honest with you, Mariana and Nick Naku did not have the distance. And I knew they didn't have the distance. I think Halifax doesn't, but I'm really not sure. He just might, the way he's been running. He just might. Pray we're not lazy. Pray that nothing bad happens. Pray that we get a chance to run our best race. Whatever happens, we leave it out on the track today. Chance to land that Triple Crown. It's a decent field. It's an unknown field by and large, with some top-heavy competitors in it. We've just got to see what happens. We've just got to see what happens. We're gonna be lazy. No, we're very calm. Calm's not bad. Calm is not bad. Polish Style's getting a bit of love. Who is Polish Style? A grade 3 horse. Doesn't seem to be running at this distance. Okay, we know kind of the rest of those big names. I honestly do think we've got a shot. I just don't know if we've got the distance. But I'm not too scared about the field. I think this comes down to ourselves and how the jockey performs. It's not a great start, but we do get out the traps nice and clean. And we're able now to move in a little bit. A large swathe of the field, though, in the middle with us. Boca makes a Muslim up front with first term on their outside. At the back, at the moment, Gentile. We don't know who's the closers, where the threats are going to come from. We do know that we're on course to run an obscenely wide bend. But if that is the case, we could be unlikely to get blocked off at the same time. So, here we come round the bend. A few horses jockeying for opposition. I think we've run that really quite well. Down to the final 2 furlongs now. And we're up into third place at the moment with Polish Style there with us. Qvivo on our outside coming with us. We drive into the lead past Rash Moment. Now down to the final furlong marker. And we're clear with a little bit of distance. Here comes Gentile. I knew there's going to be some late rushers out from here. Above all, up into second place. Muslim coming through as well. We're fighting for that third place. Kiss a Prince comes through. I think we hit 5th, but God damn it, that was a great run. We don't have the distance. I think that's what it comes down to. A mile 3, I think we've got a shot. But I knew one of those unknowns would be a big bad closer. My hope was, when I saw us out clear by about a length and a half, that we'd have too much distance for them to close, but Gentile, like we did in previous races, came on strong, blew past the opposition. Great run from then. Fairly well-deserved win. Can't complain on that. But yeah, up into 4th. We didn't lose 4th. I thought we got knocked down to 5th, but we held off Mulazim. Kiss a Prince just got up on us and drove out, sadly. So, I believe Nick Naku got 4th in the Brooklyn Stakes after winning the previous 2. Mariana got 3rd. I think that was an exciting run where Halifax, on another day, could have got top 3, but 4th is a good result. The hunt for the actual Triple Crown goes on, but I do think we can run a mile 3. I do think we can. Frankel, Lady Paulie. Easily your 1 and 2. Easily your 1 and 2 there. If you do see a horse you really like I've mentioned with Lady Paulie, and then you got Frankel in the same race, you can always bet a ton of money on Frankel to win, the other one to come in second. And, yeah. It's normally going to earn you a lot of money. So Halifax's great run comes to an end. I do think we could maybe handle a mile 3, but I think we're pretty adaptable. A mile 2 to a mile 1 is our range. And what a blessed surprise he's been. Halifax, an absolute monster, just came up short. But I'm so proud of that horse right now. Out of nowhere this season. Out of nowhere. And he's become yet another Kentucky Derby winner and Preakness winner for us. Outstanding. Just outstanding. So, okay, let's go see if there's any other races. Mile 1, towards the end of the month. 26th of June. No. We're going to give more time. So, I've got a 7th of July. Yeah, 7th of July. With an okay field. I got the Hollywood Gold Cup with a much better field. I mean, that's the easier race. Not that we're looking for the easier race, really, but unless Laurentine gains a bunch of distance, she's not going to be running it, so it doesn't really matter. What do we have at 6 furlongs? We've got to get something for her. So there just doesn't seem to be any sprints right now. And there's not even a 7 to move up for. If she was running at a mile, then we're starting to see those races come in, and see, that might be an option, but yow. Let's see, handicap. Yeah. So pair of handicaps at 5. 2 grade 6s. 2 grade 6s. Three grade 6s. I'll put Norma in the Bashford. We'll give Nawal the debutante. And let Yao run the juvenile. He'll carry extra weight. So yeah, Laurentine doesn't have a race, but the rest of them do. The rest of them do. Next sale was 29th of June. So let's go do that sale then. See if we can find another star horse in the making. Nobody made that Friday auction, apparently. But we will see if there's another one to develop. And then we'll set up for the next video where we have some grade 3s for our 2-year-olds. And Halifax goes again. That's 2-year-olds. We don't want 2-year-olds. So 29th. Okay, let me save just in case anything happens. And we don't want Oh My. So 300 grand and above are all I'm going to be bidding on now. Not Oh My. Okay, so reducing the number of horses we bid on, but getting us where we should want to go. Nobody was going to bid on that one, so we're going to pick it up just above the reserve. Have to drive the bidding up myself. This one, we're going to make sure nobody bids. Just shut out the auction. So we got Looking On and Lizzie to Come. Okay. Yeah, I think it's unlikely we find too many more in the auctions, because we've already had a couple of promising ones this year and last year. And I do find it's not always, but sometimes it can be quite cyclical, where you'll get a couple of years of 2 or 3 good horses, and then you'll get a down year where the breeding sort of doesn't come through and none of them are being produced at high level. So this might be one of those years, or next year might be one of those years, but we're going to keep looking, but we're limiting what we're looking at now just for a time issue more than anything else. And like, that's way too big a gap to bridge in 1 year. That's a 2-year gap, which means at the end of its 3-year-old season, you're still only likely to be at 75 potential. That's the issue with that kind of bar. The other thing is we didn't even quite hit 70% extra speed, and all our really good horses have had at least 75 or above. So extra speed is a huge thing. Everything else looks perfect. If that ability was more up to about 60% rather than 45 to 40, like end your 2-year-old season at 75, and then it grows beyond 80 at 3, you've got a great horse. If that was up to 80 or 85% extra speed, again, I think you've got a great horse. Both of them, you've got a really great horse. Might be one to breed with someone that's got a little bit of distance to keep the distance up. Oh, never mind, she's got all the distance in the world. Jeez. So I could breed her with a sprinter to get the distance we want for Triple Crown races, but then just have someone that's got high potential and high extra speed. Male horse, I'm kind of looking around. I don't really have too much. Maybe a Silver Adonis type, maybe. Black W, that was Black Cuckoo and George W's horse. That might be an option. So we're probably going to keep it around, but I don't think it's going to be an amazing racer for us. But the bloodline we get from it might be good enough. So yeah, that's also something to look at when you're at the auctions. Might be willing to look a bit more long term on them. So there we go. We're going to leave things there. We've got some grade 3s coming up. We've got Halifax running again, trying to get back on that winning trail. So thanks very much for watching. Again, check out the Discord, link in description. You know, you can follow me on Twitter. You can like, comment, subscribe here. Let me know what you think. Did you see Halifax's great run coming? Did you think that they had a chance at the Belmont/Brooklyn Stakes? And what did you think of that new yearling we picked up? Anything else you want to ask? Let me know below. I'll see you next time. Till then, y'all take care of yourselves.